Yo, yo.
I'm sorry to put this on you, Kanich. It's just that you're probably the only person.
Loh, ini
Oh, wait, so.
Because of the Pyro Archon. Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Shilonen is one of 4 that have already.
Oh, well, then I suppose there's no need.
See. Odd, huh?
Given how the Masters of the Nightwind love to babble about dreams and revelation, I've never met Auroran, but if they consider. Huh, so if I'm.
Yeah. Plus, we kinda owe.
This is a pretty well thought out plan. Then, yeah.
Take care out there, Kanich. I'll be heading back as well.
Okay, then let's.
Dulu sampai lusa pagi ya, anjir. Oh, nunggu masuk dia. Nih, ganti ini sih.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the Master and Mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad.
You sure sound a whole lot.
It's called being a professional.
Okay,
I'm a
thank you, Mas
bodyguard,
Bro.
and I work for
Mas Bro.
whoever's paying.
Look, Dia's blush.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord. Oh, hey, Chief.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you 3 together.
I take it you all know each other already?
Mm-hmm. We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Osfon for more info.
No kidding. So, where's Ruksha? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Rukshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses. Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft? Sorry, what the heck are you guys talking about?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected
Dulu,
with the
guys,
Dendro
welcome,
Archon.
guys.
This case might just somehow help.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its
Thank
way
you, udah
back.
lagi ya.
The Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously. Not only did he dispatch the Matra, but also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back. Meaning,
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though. If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia.
are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
If you're also interested.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, retake
You bet they are. King Dishret's been dead for thousands of years. Now they
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandoned their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Thanks, Dia! And you too! Since we've gathered all we could
Ya
for the
tuh
moment in
matanya
Sumeru
terlalu
City,
besar, Jo.
let's head to Port Ormos and see what we can find.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zerus Festival, so be sure to get yourself good. Then we'll see you both at the...
Aduh. Dah. Orang-orang Semeru pakainya kayak gitu semua. Tuh guys, terus kita udah tahu guys. Nonton di IT lah. Suka cowok udah lama gak main sekali.
Let's ride!
Baru main udah dapat kaska coy. Wes. Tegas sekali guys. Anu maksudnya kekuatan itu. Atas coy, kita ke atas dulu aja.
You are not welcome here.
Mantap. Terus.
Go! Let's run!
Pulverize! Out!
Bullseye! Bullseye! Open fire!
Kabur cok. Wih, ada lagi cok ternyata.
Let me scrub! Again! Bullseye! Open fire! Locked on! Open fire! Everybody!
Everybody stand!
Test the patience.
Locked on!
Will meet
Bullseye! Locked on!
Apa itu tuh? Kutik aja. Kaskaku nggak berkutik kok bro.
Mora makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much Mora, huh?
Gua permadani coy.
Take me up!
Anjir, semuanya pakai persyaratan coy. Nah, persyaratan nggak ada kah? Nanti. Enggak ya? Lama sekali ternyata.
I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself. Led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is tough. Taming the beast within is tougher.
Yo guys, welcome guys.
Come and have a good.
Believe me,
Wow. Ooh, we know that what it. Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more well, get.
Welcome. Welcome.
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question.
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted, and sure, we may not be. You see over there? Those are students from the academia. They've been looking worried and miserable ever since. If you ask me, the life of a merchant.
it's no good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them. Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about King Deshret and some resurrection.
They're called Ain el Akhmar.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? They're usually pretty weird. I've heard that Ain el Akhmar.
Wait, did you say half a...
I wouldn't worry too much.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research? And so, what's our plan?
Belajar bro.
Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 Mora! Have you? Oh, all right. Paimon never thought she'd agree to part of...
Keluar.
fly.
Ini cowok.
This is the place we heard those students talking about. Let's find...
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Huh! Once we reclaim the power of...
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out...
Yeah, with boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our...
All these guys talk about is King Deshret, so they're probably the ones we're looking for.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want?
Não sei.
A student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Oh, Paimon can't stand to see so much more go.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it
Ada
there.
dulu, Cok.
Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're actually interested to know more because... because... we're...
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info. As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of King. Years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his...
So, you mean the traitor was...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed King Deshret's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land. Furthermore, she conspired with the Academe, but the story doesn't end there. Mark my word. If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret. I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached...
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Huh?
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things... Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they...
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business?
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing...
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the...
If you're suggesting that we ask if, on the other hand, I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past? This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Emirites running too. Plus, he seems to know a lot about what... He went that way! After him! Wait up! It's Al-Haytham, right?
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might... All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to ask you about! Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about
Who exactly are you two? And why are you a student? Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh, yeah! He's really strong! Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange? We can help with...
He doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Maybe not, but he can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from from guys like that. Those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you won't regret taking us with you.
All right, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of the... We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if...
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell...
You were willing to part with 500,000 mora for something and you didn't even know what it was? Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile. Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before. This is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon can't tell what it is. It looks like some kind of...
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information.
That's a myth.
It's essentially a convenient... They were created as a... But despite strict regulations, over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students. Well, I think that about sums it up. Ah, so that's your true objective. With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer. you're still resolved. Fine. Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something. I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant. Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. She's guarded against people from the Academia because I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant. Become one of Dory's customers.
Why do you want us to meet?
Until you complete this task? You two are outlanders, beyond the password though.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for wares. I'll prepare some funds for you.
What?
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh? That's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look the same to Paimon.
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, however, some canned knowledge using elemental...
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password. And here is the Mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. Oh, and be sure...
Matra?
The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out... Okay.
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a traitor near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Paimon doesn't think it was that on the paper.
What a unique palate. We have unripe hara fruits, but we usually...
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe hara fruits.
Got it. You two, please follow me.
Okay.
You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
Kemana, Pak? Ayo, Pak.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Hold on. That's not right. Taken by mice means they
I'm sorry, but as things currently...
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer...
Oh, alah.
Before I retrieve your... Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our para fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
No, that's not it. The paper said that heat stroke is... He's cautious of us. Let's take a close...
Ah, iya.
Before I retrieve your please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our para fruits were taken by mice. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? I'm guessing that you're going for a more traditional package.
Wait a sec. Sumeru City style means we're only buying a few things. He won't take us to see...
He's
cautious of us. Let's take a closer...
Before I retrieve... Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your product. Okay, everything has been confirmed. Miss Dory is waiting for you up at... Shoot, it's the Matra! Run!
What? The Matra? Where? Hatham said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
Let's fly!
Look, he's over there!
Wih, sekalian deh.
If you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way! Another password! Huh? Oh,
Here, over here. You
Wait.
can stop running now.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some hara fruit, Miss Dory. And if there's nothing else, I'll just...
Oh, very Good.
Huh? Wait, you're Dory? Paimon sure thought you'd look
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. If you don't watch what you say, then you can forget about doing any business. But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp. You don't really look like criminals or anything.
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment, but we'll take it.
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces. So that's why it's your first time here. As long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Ah, yes!
Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious trouble if the Matra caught her with...
What kind of prod? Take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialogue.
Yeesh, who would want to be an expert?
Or how about the architectural styles and construction? With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find...
Ooh, now this sounds like it could be...
2 million Mora, and it's yours.
Whoa!
Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire.
All right, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned.
Ah, you've really got a good head on your shoulders.
These, please and thank you.
My oh my. Listen.
Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million. But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 Mora. If we spend... Think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself?
No.
Come on, come on! We still have around 100,000 of Al-Haytham's Mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you. Ahem.
Excellent. Then please, select from this...
Anjir, Cok, I wanna.
Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever we wanted. Why can't we choose the ones from over there?
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million Mora each. I'm sure...
Oh, Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these. Huh? Why? Hey, we're getting a capsule worth 1 million Mora here. Well, anyway, the Mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditionals. Not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Dory, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be...
Our dealings with Dory went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Al-Haytham.
Yes.
Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
Ini belum buka ya. Puntin.
story went smoothly enough, let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with all him. Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
Hi, Traveler and Paimon. I have a...
Huh?
Yeah, well, but let's go to this...
That's true. What?
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete.
Well, that violence is.
Ad Astra.
Cases. Having the capacity for violence makes people much more willing to listen to reason.
Doesn't see anybody. Seems...
Well, we tried to be as considerate as we could, but...
That might be true, but this is still a request from the Pyro Archon, right? Shouldn't the subject...
A subject? Well, if you ask me, I'd say we're all more like friends with the Archon. Yes, Mawika is our leader, but that doesn't mean there's any kind of... The only thing is that she often has...
Huh. So even unlike that old hag Granny Eatstily, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous? You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge... If that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants to get old...
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
Huh? Who's there? Who's talking next to Paimon?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right? Come on, relax.
Huh? Seat Lolly.
Wait, you're Seat Lolly?
Yes, Granny Eatsley. But emphasis on Eatsley, not Granny. You must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. Oh, wipe that look off your face!
Did I forget to mention? She's called Granny, but, she's actually pretty... It was an honest mistake. I guess we've just gotten used to it.
Really?
I'm sorry.
What? How dare you? Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady her aid?
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you, it's just... Oh, Paimon just wanted to...
It was my idea to invite you here, Seat Lolly.
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone. There's really no need to take all this so seriously. I received but... It's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology. Anyway, that's the whole story.
What's with that? Was she feeling embarrassed just now?
When the Masters of the Night Wind say they struggle dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual. She seems to be pretty...
Anyway, Sheila...
Correct. The situation isn't like anything we've...
I see. So Mawika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an Outlander. Well, and you've also heard all about Auroron.
Yeah, that's how we came here.
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Wealth leads to unending... A weary yet free soul. Those are all the things... Huh?
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the Traveler gonna be okay?
Shoo! That should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck to your body. No need to worry.
Isn't that kinda like having part of a ghost...
It's nothing as serious as that. If
in that case, better to get rid of them.
It was nothing. Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back...
The Lord of the Night?
Something this important. The Lord of the...
Oh, so you're...
not exact. Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. But I will need to
I can go.
Sounds good.
The fatigue.
Yep, we'll be sure to...
All right, now it's time for us to catch that I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because I decided to swing by Auroron's place to look for clues. He has always lived alone. And I found a broken... And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house.
Oh, sounds like the Vatu...
But why would they kidnap a kid who just spends his days living in the country and raising aphids? He's only in his 20s. What would they want with him? That's not to say that I believe he's totally innocent, of course. Since he's the only one who was kidnapped out of everyone in Natlan, he must have done something to attract their attention. In any case, we'll get to the bottom of this once we manage to get him back here. I'm truly sorry to put you two through all this trouble with me. But please help me get him back.
You can count on us!
All right.
Let's fly!
An eyewitness. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with a Fatui. I'm convinced that what the... however...
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big name in...
Auroron? He learned a lot from us. And once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in... He's always been such... Oh well, he's been raising phlogiston aphid. Let's follow the phlogiston
Huh? What trail?
Oh, right. I forgot. Here. Huh? How about now?
What do you see? Whoa, Paimon!
That's right. I used a spell.
Wow, you can even share your
It requires a when I held your hand just anyway. Well,
over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
what was that? What does she mean by deep and confusing? But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best, or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't.
Huh? Was that?
Now that I think about it. Oh? They appear to be feeling quite Take me up!
Life goes on. Let's fly!
Open fire! Take me up!
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there.
Let's go take a look. That little brat, I swear. I just hope he hasn't gotten himself into any real trouble.
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
Let's fly!
Take me up!
Oh, lupa cuy. Oke, ambil.
Wait. Let me see.
Paimon sees...
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. We've got to find... leaving such a subtle mark if they notice us, We can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't have him caught in the... no.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Get out of here! Take cover! Off we go! Adventure time!
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The I can also...
Kanich told us that...
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me. There are signs of judging from what's left on the scene. There must...
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking...
Given there are 2 signals leading from here, we should... I'll take this direction, and leave the other one to you. Roran, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well. You little brat.
And Chic Traveler, did you hear all of that as well? Once Seatlolly left, that voice went away as well. Paimon, so you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was... She did say that... If you think... Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead.
Take me up! Let's fly!
Did you find something? So we can't tell? That's weird. The flood just... But he can't have just evaporated into thin air.
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind. I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you. I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those and given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the Master. Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching for. Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid my friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom. I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember,
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is...
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly collapsed.
Hey, why are you sitting on the
See, Lolly! He froze for a moment.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell...
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so. See, Lolly should be able to,
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limit. In any case, let's... Need?
Feeling better yet,
All right. I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over.
Well, I recruited you to be, but if you...
Mana itu?
Solidify!
Give up. Submit.
Order guide you.
Look over there.
Huh? I don't think she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
That's Auroron. So he really was taken by the Fatui.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming.
I cannot see the sun. Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
See, Lolly's struggling to control her temper now.
Are you ready? Let's go kick their butts. On my count. 3, 2, 1! Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against!
Kan pakai
Look over there.
Huh? I'm on the...
That's Auroron.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming.
I cannot see the... Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
See, Lolly's struggling to control her temper now.
Are you ready? Let's go kick their butts. On my count. 3, 2, 1! Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against!
Excuse for slacking. Not breaking a sweat.
Locked on!
Leaving so soon. My duty at an end.
Open fire! Bullseye!
Fate is upon you.
Fire in the hole! Take me up!
You can't run from...
Locked on!
Don't be
Teamwork is dreamwork! Locked on! Open fire!
You can't run!
Giddy up!
That all you got? Looks like I went too far.
Bullseye!
Go. Orders given. Orders received.
Take me up! Open fire! Open fire! Bullseye! Open fire! Auroron!
Granny!
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Lead, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
And greetings to you too, Gramps.
What did you just call him?
Gramps? Is that not right? You're Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you've got to be Gramps.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see everyone above a certain age as an elder I should look up to. Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Auroron? Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warnings.
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But getting kidnapped? That really takes the cake. You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching another search and rescue operation to find out where they put your severed head.
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful next time.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this? Not a chance. They didn't hurt you, did they?
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the Pyro Archon?
Yes.
So why did you do it?
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Hey! I'm no ordinary Granny! Would they really dare to come after me? And you! Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it? Did you really believe everything they said at face value and not stop to think? Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster. Don't think for a second that she doesn't know what's happening. Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality, there is still no need to preemptively panic. Have you forgotten the words that I've taught you?
I'm sorry.
Forget it. We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your innocence. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroron, you better remember this lesson well and seriously reflect on your actions. Also, once we return to the city, come to the speaker's chamber with me. I'll need you to explain everything.
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables as well?
Your vegetables?
Yes. I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden. I hope the Pyro Archon won't be too picky about the selection.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you do come face to face with the Pyro Archon, the first thing you should do is...
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui!
How exactly did the Masters raise this guy?
Right.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Wah, tuh. Semakin jauh.
I see. So Auroron came to the captain's rescue because he promised—
That's right.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I ask you to petition the Pyro Archon for—
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's reached a
Will I need to stay here?
Technically, yes. But if Miss Lolly is willing to serve as your guarantor, then we can release you.
Sure.
Understood.
I understand. Thank you.
Well, at least you won't need to—
Traveler, Paimon, thank you once Auroron is settled, I'll—
Oh, thank you!
You scratch my back, I scratch— Come with me, Auroron. We've got to—
Goodbye, Gramps.
We're finally done. All right, it's time to find some grub. Huh? What? The captain? Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming. So you really— Oh, that Auroron. What is he up to? He's all that stuff about protecting St. Lolly and being forced to help the— Yeah, you're right. Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon, we still have another whole—
Udah lewat yang
You two made it.
Whoa, there's so many people from the academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wikela Funduk is under the act.
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge?
Before that, I have to ask. Why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer.
Yeah, he just when we heard that the
In that case, a short while ago.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think...
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it...
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. As you know, the Eremites in Port Orm, several brigades have been vying. I agreed to However, they adamantly
So you kept hounding them?
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are So, I've been sabotaging their business to force the Divine Knowledge Capsule to ensure the capsule's security and to evade the unless I know whose hand Dory is the most reliable source of information. But that
In other words, you wanted us...
Yes, you can say the day after tomorrow. If I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation? Okay, then we'll meet.
Al-Haytham,
You doing so right.
Take me up!
All right, this place works.
Here.
Sort.
Really? Ah, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, we can conduct a control while you fight. There may be
Wow! Al-Haytham! Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academe.
When you are unable to understand. All right, let's begin the.
Locked on! Open fire!
All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to. The next step is to use this. Hold it in your hand. I'll help you.
Hey, how are you feeling? You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2.
Let's fly! Bullseye! Decided by destiny! I'm going in! Fire in the hole!
Now, I'll start.
Al-Haytham, how's it go?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability.
Wait, how much? Dory's such a jerk! She totally scammed us!
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. Our deal. I'm heading back to Ikela Funduk.
These monsters look really riled up. Yep, let's get rid of them. All right, here they come.
Locked on! Bullseye!
Life goes on.
Let's run! Locked on!
Let me scribe.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Knock him down. Ha! Bullseye! Bullseye!
Lucky day. The perfect distance.
Fate is upon you. Sacred name, fortune preserve.
Let's run! Open fire!
Going somewhere?
Bullseye! Fire in the hole!
The perfect distance.
Locked on!
The fairy. Going somewhere?
Open fire!
Finally,
Open fire!
There's so many of them. Come on, you can do it.
There's more.
Shadows of fate.
Open fire!
Show me what you've got. Don't hold back. Boom! Feel my blade.
Faster. Okay. Delve into destiny.
I dare you. Allow me to strike first.
Take me up!
Finally,
Open
the
fire!
fairy. Show me what you've got.
Locked on!
Let me scribe. Life goes on.
Show me what you've got.
Bullseye! Open fire!
All right, that's the last of the monsters. How far along do you... many! They're everywhere! Huh?
Yes, the memories of the yokai. They haven't been able to relax and soar through the air like this for a long time. Come with me.
Ini udah cepat banget. Oke.